Hello, chatty chatters. Welcome aboard, and good to see you here for the last DLC for Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. I think this will be the last one. At least that's what I've been hearing. I hope that's not true. I hope we get a lot of more story-related stuff for this one. But anyway, welcome aboard. Sorry, I was just having a little snack. Let's jump into the... Oh, Anno's still up? No, not playing Anno anymore. We're going to be playing this, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. And the newest DLC. Let's check it out. Anno didn't want to leave me. I thought I closed it, but we're going to check the store page for this one, for the DLC, and find out what it's all about. The Black Plague, a monastery, and more? Sounds interesting. Anno's been fun, too. You can find out more about Anno on the channel, too. But let's jump into... KCD2's newest DLC by the name of Mysteria Escalesi? Yeah. Anyway, let's go ahead and check out a video on it. And then we'll play. Now, we already did Legacy of the Forge, by the way, and pretty much all the stuff for that DLC, aside from, like, finishing the house. Like, we're pretty close to, like, getting all the stuff for that, but we fixed the clock, and that was a good time. Oh, damn. The man is dead.
Herr Ludolf, Albich's assistant is alive.
Uh-oh.
When the Black Death last swept the town, it also started slowly. The old, the sick, those no one missed were the first to die. And then we couldn't even bury the dead in time. Now, the Lord is punishing us for it.
Ooh.
This is getting out of hand, and the number of sick keeps rising.
If it spreads to Kuttenberg, it'd be a disaster.
O Prince of the heavenly hosts, by the power of God thrust into hell Satan and all the evil spirits who prowl about the world, seeking the ruin of souls.
Out now. Including the expansion pass, too. I think I have that. The Royal Edition dropped, too, which has all that stuff. So, is there anything else? I thought we were going to have to, like, infiltrate the monastery. I thought it'd be, like, the first. But this look a little different. This is promising. Ooh. Bring out your dead. The final adventure. Wow, it is. So it looks like there's going to be combat in this too, not just like a mystery. Very symbolic, the candle going out, turning the final page. Sounds like Enigma. Do you guys remember in the late 90s when, like, I don't know what you'd call it, but like chanting music came back? I think they called it a certain genre. Like, was it Renaissance Revival, techno, something? I don't know what you'd call it, but all right, this looks really cool. Let's get in there then. This is the monastery, by the way, that I think is to the right of Kuttenberg on the map. So it's just next to Kuttenberg. And during the previous updates around the Forge Legacy, the Forge DLC, you could see them updating the monastery area to have some tents and things like that too. So, all right, let's jump back into Kingdom Come Deliverance. Should be a good time. Hopefully we could easily find out how to activate this DLC and get right into the story. Yeah, it says it's the last, and it's like, bro, what? I mean, come to think of it, I think, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 is bigger, but they feel like both very big games. Like KCD 1 doesn't feel like a small game in any way, shape, or form. In the vanilla game, with all the side quests and main story, and then all the DLCs are just like, they feel like their own games too. Like probably the best one was the Woman's Lot DLC. It was really good with Teresa and I forget her name, Leonka or whatever. That was just good. All right, let's see. The Sedletz Monastery opens its gates for a rare visit. Discover the mysterious corners, glimpse into the life of the Order's members, and get drawn into the unraveling age-old secrets. But beware, your life may be at stake, even in the house of God. One wrong step is enough. Awaiting you is a new map, unlocking a vast grounds of the Cistercian Monastery in Sedletz, an authentic medieval monastery including the interiors of the churches, chapels, and the largest religious building in Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Really? So we have like a cathedral. Thrilling storyline, introducing new characters, reconnecting with some familiar ones, and how it ends up is up to you. Oh, there's different endings. Ooh. Plenty of side content, hidden places to discover. DLC can be started in the Kuttenberg region after speaking with Peter of Pischik. At the beginning is marked by a purple shield icon with a golden cross. Peter of Pischik. I feel like we talked to him before, Peter? I feel like he's a returning character. All right, let's go. Back into KCD 2. Feels good. Kind of feels bad, though. Like, this game has not even been out a year, and it's like, they're done? They got to be working on something big. They're skipping Kingdom Come Deliverance 3, and they're already just making 4. They're just like, you know what? We're just going to make KCD 4. We're gonna make 4 so big that's going to be like 2 2s together. We're just skipping 3. Boom, boom, boom. Grunge? I don't think it was grunge. Long time no see. Well, it wasn't that long, but okay.
The last person I saw this hammered was the priest during Easter.
Oh, looks like it's almost nighttime. Are we drunk? I think we're drunk. Oh yeah, we're drunk. All right, we better sleep this off and oh wait, can we play some game? Throw some Farkle? All right, well, let's hit the bed and we'll go to bed early. Sleep this off. And then go meet with Peter. Actually, is he on the map? Oh yeah, there he is. And then that's where I think we get to go here. Is that the Sedletz Monastery? You'd think it'd be called the Kuttenberg Monastery, but okay. Alright, bedtime. Is this back outside? Yep. Going to bed. Well, I don't want to wake up too early. Yeah, we're going to hit the hay. Oh boy, it's barely even like 6 o'clock. Oh, I can only sleep a few hours? Alright, we're going to have to stay up on purpose then. I guess we could chat with that guy. We could go there now and see what's up. Alright. I hope it's not like KCD1, I hope, where we have to like leave all of our stuff behind and infiltrate the monastery. Pebbles! Looking good. Alright. Let's go talk with Peter. Oh, he's moving around. Hit the hay. Where is he? Down this way? And we gotta go past the church.
Greetings to you, friend.
All right, now we gotta pinpoint where he is. Can I like not mark him? I can add a checkpoint. All right, I guess I'll just go to the red flag. Oh, he's right there. Okay.
Easy. Easy.
Calm down, calm down.
Nice and slow.
Hear ye, good people, how you'll learn that the church is rotten. Hear what Master Jan Hus of Prague teaches us.
This guy's like in the next building. Sometimes it's so hard to get to a particular backyard. Boom, 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 boom.
Are you the devil himself?
Okay, so he's back here. Wait, is he in the house? Sir? Oh yeah, he's upstairs. Wait, how do I light a torch? Maybe I don't have a torch on this outfit. There you are, sir.
Henry, how you doing?
You know how it goes. It could always be worse.
This was the guy
War
from the
might be
main
over.
story. This is the dude who owns,
Stench doesn't fade so easily. And more to the point, how are you?
the castle from the
Sorry
end.
you had to abandon your fortress.
It breaks my heart, too. To think I wanted to get out of here not long ago. Foolishness. But that's behind us now. Life goes on.
Anyway, sir, I don't mean to be rude, but I doubt you just want to ask how I'm doing.
No. You're right. Let me get to the point. I need help with something, but I have no one to ask. Even though I know you have a lot on your plate.
I mean, yeah, I can go ahead. Oh, you can't just hit one?
Well, I'd be happy to offer my services.
Okay.
What's it about?
An old friend of mine reached out to me. Albich of Unichov. Does the name ring a bell?
No. I don't remember. He treated Arnie. Oh, is that the guy from the Swords Guild?
I know he's a healer. When one of the knights got wounded during the tournament in
Oh, yeah.
Kronberg, he really took good care of him.
Okay.
Physician would be the more accurate term. But even that barely does him justice. He's one of the greatest scholars of our age, and also King Wenceslas' personal physician. It's whispered at court.
His personal
the king has
physician.
fallen seriously ill while imprisoned in Vienna.
Sigismund focuses on plundering his kingdom, and Wenceslas's health hardly seems to concern him, does it?
Maybe.
I mean, it does sound serious.
Damn. That does sound serious.
When Master Albich heard about it, he decided to act.
He wants to go all the way to Vienna to see the king.
No. For now, he's heading to Sedletz. Abbot Jan holds considerable influence at Sigismund's court. Albich wants to visit him and ask for his intercession.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea, actually.
Makes sense. You can't just show up in Vienna and knock on the door.
Yeah.
A mediator is needed. Only, I don't know if Albich chose the right man. The abbot is a politically shrewd figure and might well use Albich's visit to his own advantage.
Boy, I want to ask all three of these questions. What's it got to do with you?
What's that got to do with you?
Albich and I go way back. He's been living over the Alps for a few years, studying at the university in Padua. As soon as I heard about Wenceslas, I asked him to come back. It's a serious matter, and when it comes to the king's health, he's the best there is. But I didn't expect him to act so rashly.
And how does all this concern me?
As I said, it's a matter of...
Oh, hold on.
This, of course, above all. But right now, I'm more worried about Albich. It took some effort, but I convinced him to wait, at least until I find him a reliable escort. And believe me, it wasn't easy. That mule's got a scholar's head, but it's a stubborn one.
Can you tell me more about the abbot?
Yes.
Sorry, but it sounds like you're afraid of him. I met him once, too, but I didn't get a bad impression.
You know Abbot Jan?
Not quite. We had dealings once. Something with bones. But no.
Oh, yeah.
Go on.
Look, Henry, every high-ranking cleric's a politician in his own way. What worries me about Abbot Jan is what he ascribes his authority to. Others claim their vocation is divine will. He sees it somewhat the other way round.
I don't really get it.
It's only natural for an abbot or a bishop to question the morality of his acts. One must act, even if it means confession and penance later. Abbot Jan, though, seems to think that his every move and scheme is divine will itself, and that could be dangerous.
So, if I've got this straight, you want me to escort Wenceslas's court physician to the Sedletz Monastery, where they don't usually let anyone in,
Right.
and the abbot is as thick as thieves with Sigismund, so Albich, who was dead set on going himself, can try to get access to the imprisoned Wenceslas.
Correct.
No, actually, yes.
Yes. Yeah,
That's
yeah.
exactly it.
Okay.
All right, I'll go with Albich. Last time I was at the monastery, it was quite an experience.
Yeah, it was.
Experience?
That's a long story. So what do you want me to do?
Stop by.
I tried to kill everybody last time.
He lives across the street with the quack. And give him this letter so he knows I'm sending you in person.
Tarmark, apothecary. All right, I'll go find him.
Good luck.
I forgot this guy's
I'll
name
be
was
in your
Peter
debt.
Apishik. Because this dude is the guy who lets you into the second map and where the game basically begins and ends over here at Sukdal. That's what it is. He's like the head homie of Sukdal. Okay. Speak to Albich of whatever. How do I pull my torch out? I must not have equipped one. I forgot what the hotkey for a torch was. F, T, G, X, E, R. R. Got it. Har, har, har. Pirate button. Okay, so on to a new adventure. So they said that guy was across the street, so he's here. I love the shenanigans music. Also, I like how I'm still kind of drunk, but we're good now. Like the horse ride kind of wore off the booze. You wouldn't be surprised if they're hard at work at KCD3. I think so too. I'm wondering, like, I have a feeling that so many developers are trying to time their releases around this Grand Theft Auto thing, and they keep delaying it. And developers want to drop DLCs and new games, like, you know, either a couple months before or after GTA, because, you know, people are going to be saving money for that game if they release it before. So they might not buy their game because they're going to be buying GTA. Or after GTA comes out, people are going to be playing it. So even if they want to play a new game, they'll be just, you know, so you know, into GTA that they won't have the time. This guy must be upstairs. Henry's back. He is. Oh, looks like he's on the first floor. Is it that green marker? Where is this guy?
Guten Tag, mein Freund. Du hast Glück. Ich wollte gerade schließen.
You're just a regular old trader, sir. I need a particular individual. He must be upstairs. Sir? Damn, these are nice rooms, though. Damn. Like the Ritz-Carlton in here. Anything I could steal? Request for help.
A letter for Albich.
Wait a minute, there's a letter.
So Albich is with the neighbors.
Oh. Master Albich, our maidservant took dreadfully ill in the night and can only moan. I know we cannot ask of you, this of you, but if you happen to pass by, after all, we, something 5, only one house away, I would be most obliged to you. Mialda? Oh. Is that a clue? Oh, this is totally going to be an investigative DLC for sure. I'm already getting the vibe that it's going to be like, we're going to get locked in the monastery again, and we're going to have to gather clues and evidence.
Done to deserve this. Get out of my sight.
That's right. Get out of here, pal. Wife's mad at the,
Albich, come out! I'm not waiting here till doomsday.
This should be the house Albich went to. But what's going on at the door?
Come on, out with you! You don't want to piss me off! Trust me on that!
Matthew
Where
Ram
are
of
you,
Tisley.
old man? There goes another bloody day. Get lost! Can't you see I haven't got time for this? Are you a physician?
Good
No, you're not. So leave me the hell
I
alone.
apologize.
All right. Guy must be hiding in the backyard.
Come on, out with you! You don't want to piss me off! Trust me on
Okay, we're gonna go around the corner. German bakery called Gluten Tag. Wow. Oh, is he hiding out here? Bro, where are you? Looks like he's upstairs. Everybody's looking for this guy. Oh.
If you can, try to take a deep breath.
Sir.
Perhaps it would help too. Or maybe... No, no. No, perhaps it would help too. No. What the devil do you want now? I told you not to disturb me.
Forgive me, sir, but I need to discuss something with you.
All right then, speak. What's so important?
Sir Peter of PSEC sent me to you, and
Ah, then I know what this is about.
What's going on out front?
What's the ruckus out there?
Just another rich man trying to force his way in. Refuses to accept that coin isn't everything.
You refuse to treat him?
Not at all. I'll see to him when I've got time.
If I may ask, what's wrong with her?
She suddenly collapsed with chest pain. Passed out while carrying a bucket from the well.
I hope she gets better soon.
Me too. But you didn't come about her, did you?
I'm here as a messenger. Sir Peter of Pesek gave me this letter for you.
Really? Let's have a look.
Here it is. My name's Henry, and Lord Pesek says I should escort you to the monastery in Sedletz.
Oh, I should have read that letter of introduction.
Peter and I had a bit of a disagreement about this matter last time. Look, Henry, I appreciate your offer, but I don't think I require your services. Either way, you delivered the letter, and I am sure Lord Pesek will reward you for that.
Oh, really?
I heard you intend to ask at the monastery to help you get access to King Wenceslas.
So Bextron?
Is that true?
Unfortunately, yes. I'm worried about his health, and I hope Abbot Jan might intercede on my behalf.
You think Sigismund would listen to the abbot?
It's a chance, and my conscience won't let me waste it.
Are you seriously not afraid to go to the monastery alone? You do know Sigismund has taken up there, don't you?
Sigismund? He's gone already.
It may not be only him. Don't forget his influence. You can never be sure who to trust.
I don't believe Sigismund would do anything to me. He has no reason to. And he doesn't act rashly. In a way, he actually owes me.
I don't know about that. I've seen the end of this game. He gets
I
mad
don't want to count on that.
about all the money you take.
You really expect me to just walk away?
Well, if you feel that... What the hell is that racket?
Hey! Albich!
Christ, give me strength. Another bunch of impatient wretches. Perhaps it's time I finally had a proper word with him.
Get out here, you piss fart!
Wow.
Well, they don't look much like the debating sort.
That's unfortunately true. On the other hand, it was fortunate Lord Pesek, despite my objections, sent me a personal guard, right?
You mean me?
Who else? Come on, in the worst case, I'll just see what you're made of.
Oh, no. I don't have time to change.
You finally decided to come out. About time. I won't be kept waiting in the streets like some mangy mutt.
I've told you several times already. I'm busy.
Because you're wasting time on some wench instead of helping someone who actually matters.
No person is more important than any other.
Ha! For your own good, I'll pretend I didn't hear that nonsense.
Oh, boy. So is this DLC about the plague? Yeah, the plague and some other things going on that are starting to unravel already. I think we'll learn a little bit more as we go.
Have you lost your mind? You do realize you're threatening the royal position? All it takes is one word, and you're off to the scaffold.
What?
You mean the king?
Who else? The Kingfisher?
Bloody hell. Corva, fuck!
Look, it's not that big a deal, right? We'll be on our way. Sorry to bother you, Master Albich.
It's all right. God be with you.
And with you. Forever and ever.
Well, that's that.
That's that.
I must say, you surprise me, Henry. And pleasantly so. Perhaps your company might come in handy at the monastery after all. What do you say? Will you come with me?
You are approaching a crucial point. Once you enter the monastery with Albich, your access to the rest of the world will be restricted until you complete the third DLC. You won't be able to continue with your tasks outside the monastery walls. Don't bring any stolen goods with you to the monastery. You'll be searched at the gate. Oh. I like the guy peeking his head out the window. Okay. Great. Let's go.
Yes. Let's go.
We'll figure it out as we go.
Grab a few essentials. All right then. I think we can go. I've got everything I need. And you?
Any other questions? Oh yeah, let's ask more questions.
How am I supposed to behave at the monastery?
You'll be there as my personal escort. So you deserve the same respect as me. It's a bit unusual, but my name opens many doors. That's why I'm counting on you to follow orders and not do anything that might endanger our mission.
Of course. You can count on me. How long will the journey take?
You've never been to Sedletz? It's just beyond the town gates.
I haven't. They don't let just anyone into the monastery.
That's right.
I'm ready too. Let's go.
Off we go.
It begins. Oh boy. Pebbles. Although I apparently don't have a saddle. For whatever reason, the saddle has been taken out of the cutscene. Okay. Wow. Lowercase t's in the chat. Damn, they're doing a lot of construction. Is this Hogwarts?
Father Abbot.
Albich, my friend. Christ be praised.
Yeah, it sounds familiar. Oh yeah, this was the Bones
Master
guy.
Albich, welcome. I admit I didn't expect we'd meet again so soon.
But at the Italian court, I told you I needed to speak to His Majesty.
Yep.
I know, of course. But after what happened, and now with what's going on here, nonetheless, King Sigismund has already returned to Hungary.
My friend, we both know your influence reaches well beyond the monastery walls.
And so does yours. In any case, you can gain access to Sigismund's court on your own. We both know how. That matter still hasn't been settled, Albich. The king cares about it.
Actually, forgive me. These are grave matters concerning His Royal Majesty. Can we speak privately somewhere?
I'd like that, but I'm afraid things are rather complicated right now.
Well, what's going on, my friend? You seem a little uneasy.
I am. There are 3 seriously ill patients in the infirmary, gravely ill, and I fear the worst.
The Black Death?
Sadly, we can't rule it out. And I say that as someone who's lived through one outbreak already, and survived.
Oh. Who are the sick?
And who are these 3 patients?
2 are members of the monastery, Confessor Stephen and Brother Yaroslav, who works in the scriptorium, and one of the maidservants.
That doesn't make any sense. How could all 3 of them get infected?
When the plague strikes full force, it's swift.
That's not what I meant. You said yourself one of the sick is a maid. As far as I know, women aren't allowed in the cloister.
True. So how could she have caught it along with 2 monks?
That, alas, I don't know.
Where would it have come from? The monastery is isolated. Few are allowed inside the cloisters.
Before King Sigismund decided to stay here, we took in many folk fleeing his army. We gave those poor souls food, shelter. Some of them washed in clean water for the first time in weeks.
And in poverty, hunger, and filth, all sorts of illnesses thrive.
On top of that, there's construction going on inside the church. There are all sorts of craftsmen and laborers in the monastic courtyard.
Well, does it look like the plague?
You think I'd be alarmed over nothing?
Forgive me, Father. What are we going to do, Albich?
We'll go and see to the sick, of course. Then there'll be no reason we can't speak to the abbot in private about our matter.
Very well.
Thank you, Albich, for volunteering. I wouldn't have dared ask it of you.
No need to thank me. I'm a physician. And there are people here in need of help. Not only those in the infirmary. If we can rule out plague, that may put your mind at ease too.
That's what I'm praying for. And of course, I'm open to discussing that matter of ours later on. I'll have a room prepared for you right in the infirmary. Brother Benedict, one of our novices, is there, and will tell you all you need to know.
Can he make us eggs for breakfast?
But I'd like to ask one small favor. I've been here many times before, but Henry's here for the first time. Would one of the brothers be able to show him the monastery? I'd rather he not get lost like I did all those years ago.
Of course. If you'd like, Henry, just ask Brother Petramil. I just spoke with him before you arrived. He'll show you around and gladly answer any questions.
Thank you, Father.
Very well. We've talked long enough. Let's get to work. Will you come with me to the infirmary, Henry?
I'm gonna ask for a tour first.
I don't have all day.
I'll be back.
Brother Petramil?
Yes, and you are?
My name's Henry. I'm accompanying Albich of Unichov. The abbot said you'd show me around the monastery.
Of course. The monastery grounds are extensive, and I'm glad you're open to advice on getting around. Would you like to go now?
Yeah, let's go.
Yes, please.
Our monastery was the first Cistercian monastery in Bohemia, and is thus the mother of all our order's monasteries in these lands. This is the gate to the monastery. Within the monastery grounds, you'll find the workers' dwellings, farm buildings, and fish ponds. And on the far side of the monastery, we've got an orchard and gardens.
I saw quite a few knights here. Do they live here?
Those are brothers of the Teutonic Order. The abbot offered them lodging while they're gathering resources in Kuttenberg for their next campaign.
How long are they supposed to stay?
No one knows. But it doesn't look like they're in any great hurry.
That sounds sus.
Got my eye on you, you swine.
What? My God, what? Security walking around. I got my eye on you, swine. Bro, I'm walking around. What?
This is the kitchen. From here, Salarius Julian oversees the state of the monastery stores and the meals for the brothers.
Good to know where to come if I get hungry.
Yes. But please, try not to speak with the other brothers too much.
Why not?
Why not? Have they taken a vow of silence?
The rule of Saint Benedict encourages the cultivation of silence. The brothers shouldn't be chatting idly, but rather turning their minds to work and to God.
What if I need something?
In case of need, of course you may speak to them. But for ordinary tasks and objects, we've developed our own gestures. You don't need to learn them, though. As a guest, you won't need access to such things. Let's continue the tour. Please, follow me.
Mm-hmm.
This is our monastery library and scriptorium. Brother Crispin, our librarian, does a splendid job. Our collection may not be the largest, but it's exceptionally colorful.
Crispin Glover? You mean from Ferris Bueller and also Speed? What are you guys working on?
What's your scriptorium working on?
Brother Yaroslav is working day and night translating some Italian book.
Cookbooks.
He's the most gifted translator I've ever met. But every gift comes with its dark side.
What do you mean?
Here?
Well, he's a bit of a free thinker.
A hippie.
And how does that show?
He asks senior brothers about matters a devout brother ought not to ponder, and such things have no place in our monastery.
Can I borrow any books here?
Yes, but please try not to take them out of the library. We already have trouble with brothers not returning them. I think I myself might have a forgotten volume or two in my cell.
Can I help with that?
That's up to Brother Crispin. But it's true he's overburdened and sorely short of time.
Side quest.
Try asking him.
All right, I'll check with him. If Albich doesn't need me urgently.
That would be kind of you. So, let's move on.
Let's do it, bruh.
This is the chapter hall. Here, Abbot Jan receives important visitors and pilgrims.
You mean like when Sigismund came?
Of course. That was the most important visit and duty of recent years.
And what was his visit like?
We barely noticed His Majesty. He had his own wing for himself and his retinue. We're now returning it to a more appropriate state for the monastery's needs. Until then, it remains closed.
Still seems a little weird, but okay. Any other guests?
I'd like to continue the tour.
Certainly. Please, follow me.
Oh, I must hit 3. My bad. Uh-oh, got the plague.
Next, we'll visit the beating heart of our monastery. Please, ignore the ongoing work.
Well, there are lots of guests here, though. There's construction teams. There's that Teutonic Order that dropped by. There's us. And then likely other people who come by to work for the church who might not necessarily be from the church or the monastery. Wow, damn, bruh.
Look out!
Welcome to the Church of the Assumption of the Virgin Mary. It's the pride of our monastery and the dominant landmark of the region.
There's a hole in the floor?
What's with the hole in the floor?
Yes. That's one of the hazards of ongoing repairs. But that's not something a guest need concern himself with.
Go on.
I don't mind. Tell me.
There's not much to tell. During repairs, the floor collapsed into the cellar spaces, and we're working on fixing it.
No, there's more to it than that. It's a huge hole.
Oh, come on. There's got to be more to it. A cellar under the church? Storing onions on sacred ground?
Not onions, but bodies. Beneath the church is a crypt where abbots and other esteemed benefactors of the monastery are laid to rest.
There we go.
See why you wouldn't want to spread that around. It doesn't look like a good omen.
It certainly doesn't. Perhaps we should leave the laborers to their work and move along.
I'd like to stay in the church a little while longer. I've been staring at it from Kuttenberg. I'm glad to finally get to see inside.
And soon, it won't be the only spiritual beacon in the region.
What do you mean?
The Church of St. Barbara, being built outside Kuttenberg, belongs to a different parish. And so the spiritual oversight of Kuttenberg will be split between our two churches, as decided by the papal legate.
You sent for a papal envoy?
No one else could justly resolve the dispute, but a representative of the Holy See. And while his methods were unusual, he was a splendid diplomat. Let's continue the tour. There's not much left now.
They must be talking about Father Godwin. Okay, he said he'll wait. Cool.
I know very well what you've done here.
Okay, what'd I do? Because I just showed up, bro. This DLC just came out a couple days ago.
Look out!
Alright. So is that the big old hole in the floor there? Okay. Is there a hidden knife? You think we'll meet Godwin? It is possible. DLC did kind of say we'll be meeting people from Henry's past, so could be anyone who shows up in 2, but also the first game as well.
Look out!
And Godwin's in both, just like Henry. Maybe Capcom. Maybe there'll be a reason for Lord Capcom to show up.
I believe in God, the Father Almighty, creator of heaven and earth, and in Jesus Christ, his only Son, our Lord, who was conceived by the Holy Spirit and born of the Virgin Mary. He suffered under Pontius Pilate, was crucified, died, and was buried. He descended into hell. On the third day, he rose again. He ascended into heaven and is seated at the right hand of God the Father Almighty. He will come again to judge the living and the dead. I believe in the Holy Spirit, the Holy Catholic Church, the communion of saints, the forgiveness of sins, the resurrection of the body, and life everlasting. Amen.
Or Teresa? Yeah, maybe.
I am the handmaid of the Lord. Be it done unto me according to thy word.
keeping an eye on you.
Hail Mary, and the Word was made flesh and dwelt among us. Hail Mary, pray for us, O Holy
I see
Mother
some
of God.
flickering going on behind one of those pillars over there. They got a guy in like an arc welder or something doing some welding behind there. Got a guy from Brooklyn working over there. They got a couple of New York steel mill workers over there, and about 40 dudes named Tony. Well, what the hell? That was weird. That rat kind of like just disappeared. Okay, where'd that guy go? He said he'd wait for me. Where'd he go? I think he's back out in the courtyard. Oh, he's just sitting there. Bro, I thought you were going to wait for me to finish my tour. See if I can talk to him one last time. Weren't I supposed to be in the game? I'm in the game. I just can't say where. Oh, he's just going to chill here by the tree.
Could we continue the tour?
I understand you're admiring the place, but don't wander off. I've other duties too.
Sorry about that.
All right. Come along.
I just went to pray for a quick second. Just a quick 1, 2, 3. God, this reminds me of the rooms from the house from Blueprints. Brother Petramil, have you played Blueprints, by the way, bro? It was a good game, dude. Oh. Henry's AI pathing was glitched in the door.
Trudge through life barefoot from birth to death.
Give me a negative 5 points right there.
Did you notice the cemetery by the monastery when you arrived?
Yes.
Hard not to. It's enormous.
Yes. For a long time now, people have traveled even from far and wide to bury their loved ones here.
Why here of all places?
Over a century ago, Abbot Heidenreich went on a pilgrimage to the Holy Land and brought back soil from Christ's tomb. Since then, people have come here in great numbers. After the plague and the wars of recent years, their numbers have only grown. We recently built the ossuary to have a place to lay the dead. These cells are reserved for brothers who hold an official position in the monastery.
And which cell is yours?
If you come through the garden gate, it's the first cell on the right. But I spend most of the day making rounds around the monastery, or assisting the abbot, who has his office above us.
Why are they here specifically?
The abbot's study is upstairs, so we can be close at hand.
Where does that gate lead?
To the gardens surrounding the monastery. If you ever crave solitude and natural beauty within the monastery,
I'll look in the mirror then.
do not hesitate to visit.
Oh.
Should we move on?
Please, this way. Next, I'll show you the abbot's chapel.
Won't the abbot mind?
Apparently not. The Right Reverend instructed me to give you as thorough a tour of the monastery as possible, including the chapel. He said ignorance mustn't hinder your ability to assist your master.
Oh no, is this going to be like the DLC for Indiana Jones again? Got to go back to the Vatican and start going deep into the tombs.
This chapel is where the abbot himself prays. The painting above the altar shows Archangel Michael weighing souls on a scale. We see sinners cast to hellish beasts and pious souls rising to the gates of heaven.
And what about indulgences?
But if I buy indulgences, I can avoid hell, right?
For lesser sins, yes. Remember, indulgences only lighten your soul and shorten your time in purgatory. But no matter how much you give to the church, indulgences won't save you from mortal sin. I'll now take you to Master Albich in the infirmary. Please follow me.
Don't cause any trouble, does it?
Where I'm just walking here. Seems like a nice place. Ba-da-da.
And here's the infirmary, where you'll find Master Albich. Anything else you'd like to ask?
Yes.
Are there any other interesting places you haven't shown me?
What exactly are you helping Master Albich with?
However I can.
Mostly, I make sure Albich has everything he needs.
Then I'm sure you'd enjoy meeting Brother Crispin in the library. He has books that might prove useful to you both.
Okay.
Are there places I'm not allowed?
Aside from the wing once occupied by King Sigismund, you're free to move about the entire monastery. But please, speak with the brothers only when necessary.
I'd say I know everything I need. I'll go and check what Master Albich needs.
Good luck. And God be with you.
And with you.
I had more questions, damn it. All right.
It's your bloody fault anyway. Oh, I struck you first, and that should have ended the duel, but no. You just had to have the last blow, didn't you?
Bollocks!
Young man, could we borrow you for a moment?
What's up?
What's going on here?
It's about Slavek not knowing when to stop.
Shut it, Yeshek. And you, young lord, what's your name?
I'm Henry, and I'm no lord.
All right then, Henry. Do you think you could settle this for us?
We were having a training duel. Servant Brother Carl makes sure we don't grow idle here. Well, Slavek thinks he struck me first. I say it was the other way round.
You're looking pretty battered for a training duel.
Yeah, once we get going, it's no laughing matter. We've both got a bit of a temper.
Either way, the fight should have ended the moment I hit you. If it had been a sharp blade, you'd be dead.
Bullocks.
How did it happen from your point of view, Yashek?
We were having a training duel, but it wouldn't be Slavek if he didn't run his gob the whole time. I didn't give a toss until he started insulting my ma. I won't have anyone doing that in front of me.
That's serious. What did he say?
That she squints, and I've got it from her. I warned him to shut his gob or he's done for. I gave him a jab in the shoulder, well-placed and educational, to end the fight then and there. But he got all riled up and came back at me.
That's a load of crap. He pounced at me out of nowhere. I was only defending myself.
I still want to hear what Slavek has to say.
Now that's more like it. We just wanted to warm up a bit. Attack, block, But Yeshek completely lost it. Left lower cut, lunge at the knee, then straight for the ribs from the right. All at full force, like he was trying to kill me. So I shout, "Ease up, have you lost your fucking mind?" And the idiot goes even harder. So I smacked him one. What else was I supposed to do?
Where exactly did you hit him?
Where do you think? Right on the skull. I blacked out for a moment, but then I just saw red.
Yeah, he looked like he'd completely snapped. He swung and... Ow! Bloody hell! He struck down at me with a full swing straight to the collarbone.
Ow.
Oh, come off it. You're making half of that up.
This bickering of yours is tiring. I'll tell you what I think, but then you'll both shut up. All right?
What the hell is that? Level 31 make peace. Is that religious? Is that theology? I don't know if I've seen that skill before. The hell is that? Yeah, anywhere they tell you not to go, especially in the monastery, that's where you got to go. That's where all the good loot is. I don't know if 31 is a good number or not. In comparison, our reading level was 29, and our, like, compassion level or whatever was 28. So 31 seems good. I was going to go with that.
Doesn't matter who struck first. It was a training fight.
Oh, it hurt like a real one.
Yeah, I'll have a scar across half my head because of it.
If either of you knew a master strike, you might have come off a bit better. Or at least one of you would have.
Master strike?
Your armed brethren probably call it a Meisterhau. You deflect an attack and strike your opponent in one move.
Oh, don't give us that. Nothing beats a good, solid smack in the teeth.
My thoughts exactly. We could still have a bout, though, eh, Yeshek? Once they let us out.
I'm still pissed at you over the last one.
Oh, come on. I didn't mean that stuff about your ma. I've never even seen her. And anyway, I'm glad I ended up in the infirmary with you. What more do we need?
Yeah, no Ludolf breathing down our necks day in, day out.
Okay, seems like they made up for the most part.
Who's Ludolf?
Our commander. Tough, strict, but fair.
He's the only real knight among us, really. Came from Marienburg. That's a castle belonging to the Order. It's supposed to be massive.
I'd love to see it one day. I haven't set foot outside Bohemia in my whole life.
Don't worry. You'll see it when we march out of here. But till then, we're stuck here for a while.
Well, I wish you both a swift recovery. I'll be off now.
Thanks. By the way, if you run into Brother Carl, tell him not to take it to heart. We brought it on ourselves. He's a good man. And if you wanted, I'm sure he'd let you train with us at the camp. Just tell him you know us.
But watch yourself, so you don't end up like the two of us. I don't think Carl could take that.
I'll keep that in mind.
Good idea.
And Henry, before you go, I have one more favor to ask. When they were carrying me here, I dropped my purse somewhere along the way. A nice one, made of leather. Could you look for it? It had all my coin in it, but I can barely stand, let alone go searching.
Do you at least know where you lost it?
They dragged me along the path by the ponds. At one point, I got snagged on some bush, so they were yanking me back and forth. And I reckon that's when the purse got shaken loose. It was near that stone well in front of the main entrance to the church.
Okay. I think we can try to find that.
All right, I'll have a look. Maybe no one's picked it up yet.
Thanks. I'd be grateful.
So ponds, stone fountain, and then some sort of a bush where it got snagged up.
So, this is the confessor. What do you make of it, Henry?
Examine the monk.
He looks worn out. Doesn't even notice us. Whatever is wrong with him is clearly taking a toll.
Exactly. At his age, any illness hits far harder than it would a young and healthy man. Well, the good news, I suppose, is that he's not in agony. Pain's part of life, but no one deserves to suffer too much. Compassion, Henry, whether for the suffering or even the enemy, is part of every good physician's character. Unfortunately, not every physician is a...
I'm becoming a doctor.
Albich? Albich of Unchov?
Zacharias? What are you doing here?
Wherever His Majesty goes, I must follow. You know how it is. But why aren't you in Padua, studying? Have you been missing your homeland?
I was summoned home for urgent matters. And since I'm here, the abbot asked for my help.
Ah, yes. This plague he's so afraid of.
Yes.
Plague? Do you believe it? Am I such a poor teacher?
Of course not. But until now, it was just my word against the abbot's. In other words, I am truly glad you're here, my friend.
Begging your pardon, sir, but who exactly are you?
Henry, allow me to introduce Master Zacharias of Prchatsitz. He once studied under me, but became a trusted friend, and eventually the personal physician of King Sigismund.
You flatter me, Albich. The road to that post was a good deal more torturous than you make it sound. And you are...
Henry of Skalitz. I'm here at the command of Sir Peter of Pisek, serving as Albich's aide.
The Lord of Sukdol wouldn't even have let me come here without a proper escort. When I'm the one who's supposed to be stubborn.
Quit complaining. You might find an aide like him more useful than you think. Anyway, this here is Dinesh. He didn't come entirely of his own will either, but he's proven a reliable...
Dinesh.
Dinesh Latskvi. Gentlemen?
Well then, now we all know each other, shall we finally return to the matter of the patients? Zacharias, I presume the abbot summoned you for the same reason as me.
Aye, though I've only had time to merely examine them all.
So what did you find out?
All three share the same symptoms. It begins with weakness, then comes fever, rash, and later bloody diarrhea.
Wow.
By far the best off is the confessor here. He can still talk. The maid and the translator from the scriptorium are much worse. They sleep most of the day, and when they do speak, it's nonsense, because they're delirious with fever.
Right.
We're gonna need some potions, boys.
First, we need to bring down the fever.
Yep.
Have they given you anyone to assist?
Yes, Benedict. He's a novice and a bit odd.
We're gonna need
but he knows
potions.
more about alchemy than most.
We'll need linen and clean water for compresses. Pre-boiled water is best. Have you got chamomile decoctions?
Benedict brews a fresh batch every evening.
And what are they feeding them?
Mostly bread, fruit. Yesterday they had fish, but they haven't eaten much of it.
That doesn't sound like proper food for the sick. If they've got a fever, they need to be drinking a lot, don't they?
You're right. This is
Well, the
no
diarrhea
good at all.
part, yes.
They might as well be feeding them dry pretzels. They should be getting something light and nutritious, ideally in liquid form. Broths, stews, thin porridge.
Agreed. Dinesh will speak to Solarius Julian. You know the way to the kitchen, right?
Consider it done.
Then fetch herbs from Joachim. I gave him a list of what we'll need.
Gentlemen?
Joachim, you say? Well now.
Who's this Joachim? You know him?
The Monastery herbalist. He lives in a hut in the garden behind the infirmary. But if I were you, I wouldn't bother him too much. He's a grumpy old fellow.
Same.
You say that because you don't know him. I'll tell you more about him, Henry. But we have more pressing concerns right now.
Can I help in any way?
The best thing you could do is find out what the patients were doing before they ended up here. Diseases spread through foul air. So if we find where the three of them were breathing the same air, we'll find the source of the infection too.
Who should I ask about the maid?
As far as I know, her name's Blezhna. She gets her work assignments from steward Zdenek. So I'd go and speak to him. And apparently, she's got a friend here. She might know something too. Try and find her.
Who should I start with?
If I were you, I'd start with the confessor. He's the only one still lucid enough to speak. Better hurry. He might take a turn for the worse any moment.
This guy seems like the guy. This may be the bad guy right here.
Who might know the monk who was translating in the scriptorium?
Everything to do with books is handled by the librarian. His name's Crispin. He likes the sound of his own voice, but if you're patient, he might tell you what our patient was working on.
Can I help with anything else?
No, that's more than enough now.
Once you've found something, come back. Maybe we'll have figured out more by then.
Yeah, all these people need smoothies. All right, well, I'm just going to pick up a pair of pears and speak with the confessor.
How do you feel?
Like I'm turning inside out.
Don't worry. I'll let you rest. But first, I need to know who you've been seeing lately. And where.
What? Why?
Because.
Because we need to find out where and how you got infected.
What's that got to do with the others?
The sickness spreads through foul air. Anyone breathing the same air as you might be at risk.
You sound like you know what you're talking about. And I believe you've got your reasons. But I'm a confessor. I can't. I mustn't break the seal of confession or tell you what anyone confided in me.
Mm-hmm.
But this isn't just about you.
Exactly. It's about the souls I help unburden of their sins. And the trust I'd be betraying.
And what about those who never got the chance to confess? What if they catch the sickness and die? Don't their souls matter to you?
It's not that. But I don't know how to help you.
Can't you at least point me in the right direction?
Perhaps you're right. I could at least point the way. There's something that might be connected to this dreadful sickness. Look in my cell. It's the one beneath the abbot's chamber, opposite the spiral staircase. Here's the key. I think you'll find something there that might help you.
What am I looking for?
That you'll have to find out for yourself.
I understand. I won't pressure you. Get some rest.
Wait, please. Do you think that I might ask you for something?
What is it?
I'd like to have some flowers. Something living to cover up the ever-present stench of decoctions.
What do you want flowers for? He told you why.
What would you want flowers for? You'd be better off brewing a fever remedy from them.
Do I need a reason? I just like them. Their color, their fragrance. That's what I miss the most here.
Okay, we'll bring you some.
I'll see what's growing nearby and bring you some.
Sure.
It'll brighten the place up a bit at least.
Thank you, lad.
Now what? Well, we could go to Stephen's cell. Oh, damn. Oh, they made a whole map for this, too. Oh, there's the ponds. Hidden booze. Hopfield. Crypt. Reception hall. Well. Monastery library. Gardens. Flower storage. Where's that? Said there was a statue or something over there. Oh. Oh, there's a combat area too. You like the details of this game? It's pretty good, isn't it? Nice map. What's up, Procrastinator? You recently got this game too? That's awesome. It's It's been a great game. It seems like it went by really quickly because we just couldn't stop playing it. And after playing this, I hope to also return to Ghost of Ghost of Yote, or however you say it, because we need to play some more RPGs. Okay, well, let's go to whatever the closest next objective is. Which I guess is his cell, actually. So we'll go there. Oh, no way out. And no way out. Okay. Is it keeping track of time? You can't delay, no time to lose. Oh, okay. So that must mean that maybe time in this game is frozen at the moment? Uh-oh.
Try to calm down first. Where did you say it hurts?
Down here, under my belly. It's like someone stabbed me with a red-hot poker.
I see.
Uh-oh.
It sounds like an ordinary, woman's matter. It usually comes with its fair share of pain.
What do you mean, woman's matter? This is different. Trust me, I can tell.
In that case, I don't know. I don't have the necessary theoretical knowledge for this.
I don't mind. I'll take anything you have. A bit of hogweed, at least. Or a leech to suck the bad stuff out.
The pain you describe likely can't be treated with medicine. Maybe repentance will help? Forgive me, I have other duties to attend to.
Great. Now what am I
What
going
did I
to
do to you?
Ma'am, I need to talk to you because you might be that lady's friend.
Is there anything I can help you with, good wife?
Who are you calling good wife? The name's Maddie. And no, only a Sawbones can help me. Or the Reaper, maybe.
Then it's your lucky day. Because I'm a bit of both. Tell me what's bothering you, Maddie.
Well, it hurts like hell. Here, below my belly. It feels like a couple of hounds fighting over a piece of bacon. And the Holy Brother over there won't help. Says it's a woman's issue. Only I'm regular as a Vesper's bell. This is something else.
That's a vivid description.
Okay. You should check out where winds meet. Well, you should check out our schedule at ! Schedule. Because we're going to be playing that next.
What were you doing before it started hurting?
Working like a dog I was. Who said I wasn't? Zdeněk? Alright, so I sat down on the stairs, just for a little while. My legs were killing me. Besides, those stairs were bloody hard. And ice cold too. It's a wonder I didn't freeze in place.
All right, enough. I get it. How long has it been hurting?
Well, it started the day before yesterday, and it's only gotten worse since then. And I've tried everything. Calamus, yarrow. I even prayed to Saint Benedict and rubbed garlic on my stomach. I even tried hanging from a ladder upside down so it could pass through me. All for nothing. And I almost bashed my head getting down.
Damn, girl.
All right. I'll try to help you somehow.
She's tried everything, it seems.
If you sat on cold steps for a while, you might have caught cold from below.
What?
Whatever it is, I just want it to stop hurting. Sakura. Let them rinse me out with holy water for all I care. Or at least tie a knot in my guts, or I swear they are gonna come spilling out.
I have this medicine here. Maybe it'll help you feel better.
I'm going to give you the strong stuff, ma'am. Pepto-Bismol Plus with extra soothing Pepto and a splash of extra Bismol. There you are.
Here, If it's as strong as it smells, you'll be back in fine fettle in no time.
Are you sure about this? This looks like the stuff I had to gurgle that one time when I ate too much bacon.
What?
But, alright then. I'll hand it over before I give birth over here.
Hell yeah, sister, chug it.
What the... Holy Mary, did you hear that too? It's coming from my belly. That swill must be coming back up. What did you do to me? Now I need a bucket for each end. It's like my own guts turned against me.
You're welcome. Well, it said complete, so maybe there's more to that will develop later. She sat down on cold stairs and now she's like sick. She really didn't provide a lot of information about that. Well, it must be from beforehand. She was tired. She didn't explain why, though. Was it just from your regular day, or did you do or eat something beforehand? Lots of rats in the background, that is true. Can't go through there? I guess I need to go in the chapel. Yeah, I gotta get in there and then swing left.
You're always welcome here, noble sir.
Cool. Oh, wait. Shit. Oh, yeah, he gave us the key to his room. Wait, is this his room? It's over there. There we go.
There's not much here.
A note on clicking and tapping join and becoming a member. Interesting. All right, let's do a lockpick. Gold, silver.
Where the hell did the confessor get so many valuables? Something doesn't add up here.
If I get caught with that stuff, it could be big trouble. I'd like to steal it, but we can come back later, you know, for acquisition for our minor fees. Why is that dude's got a lot of jewelry for some reason? Can't go back and talk to him? Okay. Speak with Crispin Glover. All right. Started a new campaign for the DLC 40 hours in and you just finished getting into Trotsky Castle. Wow, why is all this security? You guys all right? You can open that door, you know.
Look out!
There you go. There you go.
Your brother Crispin, right? I'm here about Yaroslav. I heard he works here as a translator.
Ah, yes. Poor Yaroslav. I pray daily for his recovery. God has blessed him with an extraordinary talent and a sharp mind. It would be a terrible loss if... But no. Such thoughts help no one. And who are you, anyway?
My name is Henry. I'm helping Master Albich in the infirmary.
Very well. What do you want to know about Yaroslav?
KCD 2 really deserves Game of the Year and at least to get nominated. Yeah, it should be nominated. I think it'll go to Expedition 33, which I think is absolutely fantastic, but I think it's not my Game of the Year, Expedition 33, but it's really good from what I played. Just didn't capture me as much as KCD 2, though. But, you know, that's just me.
Could you tell me, please, where he was staying?
He has a cell in the dormitory upstairs. Go up the stairs in front of the scriptorium and turn right. Then it's the 5th cell from the door.
Thanks. I'll take a look.
Okay. Does the confessor have a confessional or something? Yeah, it's probably a couple of those.
What exactly was Yaroslav doing here?
He's working on a translation of a book that came to us all the way from Genoa. While he was well, he spoke of nothing else. He knows Latin, Italian, and French.
Wow.
Thanks to his work, we have several valuable translated volumes in the library.
What book was he translating?
It's called the Decameron.
The what now?
And what's the Decameron about?
I've not read it myself. I'm not as well versed in Italian as Yaroslav. I was waiting for him to finish the translation, but he spoke of it as a groundbreaking work of indescribable value. He even believed it might one day uplift the Christian people beyond their worldly suffering. He was so excited he barely ate or slept, just kept working. I thought it best to let him focus solely on the translation and assigned his other duties to others.
Who here knew Yaroslav best?
Yes.
Most likely, Brother Celestine. He helps with copying books too, though he doesn't have nearly the same talent.
Celestine, you say? I should speak to him. Where did Yaroslav work?
Here in the scriptorium, of course. You'll find his usual place right by the entrance. But be careful, he's got something unfinished there. He's spent so much time on it that it must be nearly done by now. It'd be a shame to ruin it just before completion.
Don't worry. I'll be careful. Thanks. That's all I needed.
Till we meet again.
Thank you. Is this what he was working on?
It's almost empty. What was Yaroslav working on all those days?
The Decameron. Here begins the book called the Decameron, also known as the Purchris, which contains 100 tales told over 10 days by 7 ladies and 3 young men. In these tales, one may find joyful as well as sorrowful stories of love, along with many adventures that took place both in these times and in the days long past. When the aforementioned ladies come to read them, they shall be able to draw equal parts amusement and sound advice from these jests therein, and by such advice discern not only what they ought to avoid, but also what they ought to follow. And I believe these stories shall surely ease all sorrow, should it come to pass, and may God grant that it does. Let them give thanks for it to Amor, who freed me from his bonds and thus allowed me to, and then it ends. Okay. The altar should be Game of the Year. I mean, it was a very impressive feat. I don't think enough people are really paying attention to and giving that game credit for what it accomplished. But you know what I should do is I should predict what the Game of the Year nominees will be from the Game Awards. Like, that's what I want to try to do, is what would they put on the docket. I forget how many they have it come down to. I think it's 5 or 6 maybe. But I think it'll be like Death Stranding 2, Expedition 33, Silk Song, KCD 2, and maybe it's got to be another one I missed. Like, weirdly, it'll be like Borderlands or like Ghost of Yote or something like that. It probably would be a game that would be on all consoles, though. So I think Ghost of Yote is out because it was only PS5 for the time being. So it'll probably have to be something that was on PC and like consoles. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, maybe Black Ops 7. Well, that's what the industry wants. Give the poors a bunch of AI slop and then charge the poors. And don't worry, they're idiot poors. They won't know the difference of quality. Oh, dude, they're rebelling against it. Oh, I thought we got rid of the dislike button so people couldn't dislike trailers on slop. Damn it. All right, we need to mislead further and harder and further. Yeah, Outer World 2 maybe? Where's this dude's belongings? Wait, don't tell me it's above. Wait, what letter is it? I. There is a marker here, though, on the map. Reception hall. Where's this guy's belongings? It's got to be upstairs. But it doesn't look like it is. Did you see the Indie Game of the Year nominations? Terrible is all I'm going to say. Really? You mean, are you saying that the Game Awards has an indie category, or is there an event called the Indie Game Awards and they have selections? Okay, looks like there's a stairwell here. Okay. Maybe it's up here. Although the eye marker looked like it was... Oh, must be here. Oh yeah, he said 5th from the stairwell or something? Didn't he say that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But it looks like the marker's over here. Oh, yeah, okay. Well, what the hell? Isn't this the 4th one? Done. Old cellar plans. Oh, that's interesting.
Cellars? What did he need those for?
It's a good question. That has something to do with that lady. Maybe. A map of the old cellar. That'll probably be more useful later.
You're always welcome here, noble sir.
There's an Indie Game Awards event separate from the Game of the Year. Oh, okay. What do they qualify as an indie game? Like, I think 11-bit studios to me is still kind of pretty indie in a way. I feel like indie to me is just like not AAA now. It's like if the company in which is making the game hasn't been around for like 20 years, or if it's not somehow weirdly owned by like Microsoft, PlayStation, or like some other major corporation, then it qualifies. Okay, so now we got to go down to the monk down there. I like how this DLC is not like it's frozen time. I like that. It makes sense for this map because it's kind of smaller. So it wouldn't take you as long to like get to these places. Okay, so we need to talk to Celestine.
May God give you health, sir.
I have a couple of 2-3 questions, sir.
What do you know about Brother Yaroslav? The librarian said you knew him better than anyone.
That's right. We joined the monastery at the same time and just got on somehow.
Was he recently at confession with Brother Stephen?
Why are you even asking?
Master Albich put me up to it. He's treating him now. He said it might help if we knew more about Yaroslav.
I see. And how is he? Is the treatment working?
I mean, he's not doing well. I'm not sure if he'll pull through, but I don't know.
Honestly, I don't. I'm no physician.
I understand. I'll just keep praying for him then. What did you want to know?
What about some flowers in the other guy's coin bag? Yeah, we'll do those too. They got 2 games on the Indie Game of the Year that have 16 players and barely any purchases. RV there yet? Alter, Schedule 1, or none of the popular most bought indie games are even on there. Really? How do you not put those on there? I could maybe understand not letting Schedule 1 be on there because of it not being like fully released yet. It's an early access game, but still.
How does Yaroslav spend his time?
Same as all of us. Work, prayer, studying the scriptures, and sleep. Yaroslav is completely immersed in his books. He's currently translating a new one from Italian. It's called the Decameron. He often stays in the scriptorum late into the night because of it. Shows up for morning prayers with his hands, sometimes even his nose, stained with ink.
Okay, so we know he is barely writing into that book. So that dude is not spending the time. He's spending long hours in the quote scriptorium, but he must be going somewhere else. And that must not be ink then.
Really? Crispin told me how hard-working Yaroslav is, but he's barely translated anything from his latest book.
What makes you say that?
Well, simple. The book is still lying in the scriptorium, and when I opened it, it was practically empty.
You must be mistaken.
Why don't you believe me?
I do. I just don't want you going around and slandering Yaroslav left and right.
That's really not my aim. But I think I might be onto something. I just don't yet know what. And if you won't tell me anything, I'll probably have to ask the librarian again.
Wait, don't say anything to Crispin.
Oh? And why not?
Why?
Because he simply wouldn't understand.
Oh, he's in on it.
Oh dear. Promise you really won't tell anyone.
I mean, I can't sir, you know, I'm going to need a couple, $2-3 maybe.
That's not an option. If I find anything that might help Albich with the treatment, I can't keep it to myself.
All right. I just hope Yaroslav forgives me. One night, he accidentally woke me. The door to his cell creaks horribly.
It does. We heard it. It was different.
The translation was taking oddly long, so I followed him that night. At first, it looked like he was heading to the scriptorum.
He went down to the cellars.
After he went down the stairs, he turned right and went down into the cellars. But when I went in after him, I couldn't see him anymore. I lost him in the dark.
Keep Driving is nominated. Selection makes sense for me. Dude, Keep Driving was so fun. That was the one with Grandma where it's like, your grandma is dead. And I'm outside the hospital and Grandma's there in the wheelchair. And I'm like, what the hell? How did Grandma die? She's right there. That was great. Where did you lose him?
And where exactly did you lose him? In the cellars?
In the corridor leading to the scriptorum, at the passage to the stairs to the lower level.
Stairs to the lower level, okay. He's in the cellars printing fake money with the ink. Yeah, he's trying to, you know, win big at Vegas.
And you've no idea where he might have gone?
Not a clue. As far as I know, it's just barrels of wine down there. And empty wine barrels.
And empty wine barrels, too.
Why didn't you want to tell me?
Because I just don't want Yaroslav to get expelled from the monastery.
Just for going to the cellar? That doesn't mean anything.
What if he was meeting someone down there? Someone no one's supposed to see him with.
What, like a woman?
Well, I once saw him standing in the monastery doorway with some wench, and they looked like they were having a grand old chat.
Oh.
The wench you saw Yaroslav with, was her name Blazhena?
Yep.
Because she's now in the infirmary with that same illness.
I don't know. I was mainly looking at Yaroslav. I don't even know any of the maids by name.
Okay. Well, this would explain the cold stairs. And she was tired for some reason and sat down on those stairs. So something happened down in that cellar.
There's just one more thing I'd like to know. Has Yaroslav spoken to Brother Stephen recently? About confession, maybe?
I don't think so. Yaroslav doesn't neglect prayer or fasting, but he only rarely resorts to confession.
So you mean he sins, but avoids confessing it?
He hardly sees anything as sin. How can I put it? He chose a life of asceticism, but he's not afraid to live. He once said, "Why would God create the world if he didn't want man to discover it?"
Interesting. Spilled 2 for best solo game dev. Oh, good. I think we'll be playing Spilled again on the channel soon, I hope. That was it was a short game, but considering that it was made by one lady on a boat, just living her best life, that was pretty sweet. Duck Detective is also on there. I'll be playing those ASAP as well. Those Duck Detective games are great. I want to play, I honestly want to play Dispatch again. I really do. I want to try to get different choices. I've never really felt that way before of a game where it's like, games like this, there's a lot of choices and different endings and ways things can go, but there's huge, massive, like, open world sections between these talking parts. But Dispatch was just like all just pure story without any of the other stuff. So it'd be cool to play that again.
That's enough for now.
Okay, well, I'm glad we chatted with this guy, because now it basically confirmed what we were thinking about. Some shenanigans going on. Now, can I go back and talk to that librarian? Search the monastery cellar. Stairs to cellar. Well, there you go. The reason I know the stairs are there, too, is because we have a perk that we've maxed out Henry's, like, book reading intelligence, and that basically revealed the whole map in all the maps. So now that this is a new DLC map, it tells us exactly where that is. But before we go down in the cellars, let's go to the steward as well and find out what's going on there. And then we'll also, since we'll be outside, see if we can find flowers and that guy's coin purse. Well, that leads back in there. Okay. Look at how pretty that door is. Look at this door. Freaking beautiful. Nice map, yeah. It's very beautiful. It's one of the nice things if you ever get a chance to travel, even if you're in Europe or whatever, always be sure to, like, stop at churches and things like that, because if they just let you, if there's not like an entry fee or whatever, and they just let you walk in and take a look at stuff, it's very amazing how similar and yet very different they all are. Like, I've been in the Kutnahora / Kutenberg church before, as well as I've been in the monastery, actually, from KCD1. Kingdom Come Deliverance 1. Oh, Blueprints? Oh, yeah, what a great game that was for indie, for sure.
Don't just shove.
I like to have my own awards. Good day, sir.
You're Zdenek, right? They say you're the steward here. I need to find out something about Blazhena.
She's lying in the infirmary. What's it to you?
She is,
In
yep.
a bad way. Master Albich is treating her, but to work out what's wrong, I need to know what she's been doing lately.
Oh, I see. That's different. What do you want to know, then?
Who did she talk to?
Who was Blazhena closest with here?
She shared a room with Valerie. I had to separate them more than once so they'd stop chatting and get to work.
And how do I recognize Valerie?
Easy. She's the only blonde among the maids.
Only blonde, okay. And where is she?
And where do I find Valerie?
That's her, standing over there. But listen, don't tell her what I suspect. She might take it the wrong way.
She's the only blonde and she's behind us, okay.
Where does Blazena sleep? I'd like to take a look at her room.
What for? How do I know you won't nick something?
Excuse me? I can bring Master Albich here if you like.
Wow.
But he's got better things to do. Like saving Blazena and the others.
All right, no need to shout. Blazena sleeps in the house across from the church, like most of the help. When you enter, go through the door on the right, then up the stairs. Her bed and chest are by the window.
I'll take a look there if that's all right.
At her chest? Henry, behave. Damn. We could work as Raptoria Awards. I want to do an award ceremony called Pride and Shame. The Pride and Shame Parade, where we parade all these great games and all these great developers that are doing great and correct things that benefit gamers and themselves. And then we just shame the multi-billion-dollar corporations who are like, hey, $90, we've used AI, we don't give an F anymore, pay us. And now we just laugh at, and we put up a picture of the CEO, and we're like, we need to get, you know, they need to be shamed from the top down. You know, who are these CEOs? Who are these CIOs? Who are all these three-letter idiots who are permitting this stuff to happen to return, you know, to bring a return to the investment to a shareholder? That's when you get trash. That's when you get absolute trash. Like when the line has to go up and they're doing whatever it takes to cut corners and minimize quality, but want to charge you maximum dollar, they're out. They're out. Permanently.
What sort of work does Blazena usually do?
All sorts. She's a maid, so she does whatever needs doing.
Okay. Anything else?
Is that it? You won't tell me anything else about her?
Well, maybe just one thing.
Mm-hmm.
It will sound terrible with her being sick now.
Whatever it is, out with it.
Mm-hmm.
I think she's been stealing. Lately, food's been going missing from the pantry. And she and I are the only ones with a key. I was just about to throw her out, but then she fell ill.
Thanks.
That's got to be her. Wait a minute. He told us about a blonde lady. I can't even see. Ma'am, is that your hair? I need to see your hair, ma'am. Come here. Is that blonde? Oh, you again. Girl, I tried to help you.
You're always welcome here, good sir.
Let me smell your hair. Oh, yeah, that smells blonde. All right. That's got to be her.
I need to find something out about Blazena. And they say you know her better than anyone.
Well, we share a room. But we're not that close, really. Why?
I'm helping the physician treating her. And anything I find out could help. I spoke to the steward, but he wasn't very helpful.
You mean Zdeněk? What did he tell you about Blazena?
Dude, these Czech names are awesome, dude. Polish, Czech, Slovakian names are all just awesome. Like, look at this. Zdeněk and Blazena. I'm not gonna rat her out.
Not much, really. Just that she's a maid and all that. That's why I was hoping you'd tell me more.
Did he try telling you she's a thief?
He did, yeah.
Is she?
That scoundrel. I knew he'd try feeding you lies.
Where did Blazena usually go around the monastery?
All over?
Right, but that doesn't help me. Where did only she go?
Zdeněk gave her the pantry key, so she was the only one who had access to it.
And where is that pantry?
In the cellar below the yard. That's where we keep the food, and mostly the monastery wine.
Oh, I need to investigate that. I've heard rumors of wine possibly causing the plague. I'm going to need a couple, 2-3 horses and several barrels to bring it back to my lab for experimentation and testing.
How can you be so sure Zdeněk lied to me?
Because I caught him red-handed. I saw him going through Blazena's things. Her chest.
You think he was looking for something?
Maybe. I saw him take something out of her chest.
Hmm? What was
Do you know
that?
exactly what he took?
No. It was already getting dark, and the bastard's quick with his hands. But it must have been something small. Right after that, he slipped out and went down into the cellar outside.
Maybe a key. Maybe her key.
And what sort of cellar is it?
The same one with the pantry. There are a few rooms down there, and only Zdeněk has a key to some of them.
Sounds like a perfect place to stash stolen goods. Do you know where Zdeněk sleeps? Maybe I should have a look.
We live in the same house. Me and Blažena sleep upstairs.
Mhm.
He's got a bed in the kitchen downstairs, just opposite the door.
That's where I'd be.
But why would Zdeněk lie about Blažena stealing?
I don't know what went on between them, but lately he's been giving her a hard time. I think he wants to get rid of her.
Now? When poor Blažena's ill?
That's just grist to his mill. The poor lass can't even defend herself, and he wants to take advantage of it.
Why would the steward want to get rid of an ordinary maid?
Isn't it enough that he's a scoundrel? Maybe he fancied her and she laughed in his face. Serves him right.
Did Blažena have a sweetheart?
That? I'm not entirely sure.
So someone's been sniffing round her?
I only ever saw her once, chatting cheerfully in the doorway of the monastery with some monk.
Monks aren't supposed to talk to women, right?
And I haven't told anyone but you about it, and you keep it to yourself too. Blažena's got it hard enough as it is.
That'll do for now. I'll take a look in that cellar and see what I can find.
Right, but how is all this supposed to help Blažena get better?
Well, to be honest, I don't know myself. But Master Albich said to find out what I can.
And how is Blažena doing?
Well, yeah, I don't know yet.
I don't know. I don't want to frighten you, or give you false hope, either. But at least she's in good hands.
Let's hope she recovers. I miss her high spirits. And her laugh. Without her, it's so horribly quiet here. God be with you, sir.
I'm suspecting that this is going to have something to do with the good, bad, worst ending. On how many of them we can cure. They all may have a different disease, possibly. Wait, search the cellars marked here. Oh, there's different cellars. Okay. More rats. So that's the lady's bed, so he should be down in the kitchen, but the marker tells us to go up here. Or did it not? Okay. Oh, he's got lockpicks. Probably should bring that myself. Where's his bed, though? Blažena's room is upstairs, okay. Was there even more to this? Ooh. Ah, I see. Wine, deerskin, and a bag of nails. Nothing useful. Nothing up here either. So I'm supposed to look in her room, but also go to the cellar to see if he took something from her and hid it down there. But it seems wise to check everybody's room because there's stuff everywhere. Scissors, they were cutting fabric. Okay. Ah, another lockpick.
That's a lot of coin. Suspiciously much for a common maid.
It's true, 348. Key to the pantry. I don't need that kind of money, but all right. Now we got some evidence. So the cellar's in there to the right.
That's a lot of water. What's Daniek using it for?
Oh, we got some moonshine going down here. Yeah, the Streamlab bot has all those things on a timer now. So our Instagram and Twitch and all that stuff is just automatically on a timer. Otherwise, if anybody's curious, they can just search for it themselves in the description or just bring it up.
These must be barrels from Lorca.
The hell are those logos? 2 hammers and a sun? There's something going on with booze. They're boozing. Ooh. Agility level 23.
Wine in a tub. But it looks watered down to me. Could Daniek have poured water into it? Why is there wine spilled everywhere?
Is this guy stealing wine and then watering it down or reselling it?
Of course. Now I get it. Steward Daniek's watering down the monastery wine. If the abbot found out about this, he'd throw him out.
Yup. Well, that's kind of hidden in plain sight, really.
I know you're watering down the monastery wine.
I beg your pardon?
Don't act like you didn't hear. You know exactly what I meant.
You feeling all right? Maybe you should lie down.
I saw your cellar.
What? But no one's allowed down there.
And I know exactly why. Now we're gonna have a little chat.
All right. But not here. Come with me, if anyone heard you.
Girl, I gave you medicine. Go lay down. I gave you that strong digestive potion. All right. Let's stay here. Actually, where are we going?
Where are we going?
To the hop field. There's no one there now. No one will hear us.
Is he gonna... I think this guy might try to fight me if we go out to the hops field. I think he's gonna try to kill me.
I'm not going anywhere with you. We're talking here and now.
That's right.
Oh, come on.
No, come on.
Shh, not so loud.
What, you don't want anyone to hear? Then talk.
All right, I won't say another word. Just stop shouting.
Tawana, thanks for the 37
What
months.
do you want from me? Coin?
What did you take from Blažena's chest?
Take? Me?
Don't deny it. They saw you rummaging through her things.
What's Blazena got to do with all this anyway? Did that bitch tell you something?
Oh.
She didn't say a word, because she couldn't. She's barely alive. And anyway, why would she tell me anything?
Because she figured it out too. One time I forgot to lock the cellar door behind me and she caught me at it.
So that's why you lied about her? So no one would believe her if she gave you away? You're a right bastard. You know that?
Go to hell.
So what did you take from her chest then?
I found a key in her chest.
What key? What's it for?
It's for the monastery cellar.
You mean your cellar?
No, it's the key to the cellar under the monastery.
But how would Blazena get something like that? Women aren't even allowed in the monastery.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, Christ. And that's all you know?
That's it, I swear.
Then give me the key.
I don't have it on me.
So where is it?
It's hidden, where I keep the silver from the watered wine. I figured you'd want something in return for keeping quiet.
No, I just want the key.
Keep the silver. I just want the key.
Really? Then it seems we have a deal. Come with me.
I still don't trust this guy. Ambush, yeah. Could happen. Now we're going back to the hop fields again. I better switch to go-go action. Oh, I can't switch outfits. Oh, there we go. Oh, they took all my damn stuff. Oh, they cleaned me out of all my armor and stuff. Oh, these bastards. I got nothing. We're screwed. Man, look at all those hops. That's cool. I'm going a long way.
Come closer. I don't want to shout here.
Sure.
So where's the key?
Here it is. Just like I promised. Wait! Promise me you won't tell the abbot about the wine. He'd have me hanged, or kicked out if I'm lucky. But if I stay here at the monastery, I could be useful to you.
How useful?
As the steward, I can get all sorts. Lockpicks and other handy things.
Okay. I'm here for the bigger crime, the bigger mystery. I don't need all these small fish to get, you know, in trouble.
Fine. I'll keep it to myself. But now clear off.
All right. We had to walk all that way just to get the damn key? Well, now that we're out here. That guy said he got dragged by the hop fields, and then there was a statue somewhere. Let me check that quest. Oh, it doesn't even have the side quests of helping that one guy with the... Well, there was a statue somewhere by the fish ponds. Like a fountain. Guy said that he lost his coin purse there. We're also supposed to find some flowers. Yeah, rats are everywhere at this place. Let's mark the, let's go out there. Okay, we made it. I don't see a statue, though. Well, I said he got hung up on a bush. Well, there it is.
That looks like Slavek's purse. I should return it to him.
Okay, found it. And now the other thing is to find flowers. Wonder what kind of flowers do we need? Can't believe they didn't list these quests here. That should have been listed as a separate side quest, telling you. Okay, where can we get some flowers? There's gardens all around, but I don't remember where that guy wanted the flowers to be from. All right, well, let's turn this in. That guy is over here. Yeah, the infirmary. I'm gonna actually go around. He did not mention specific flowers. Okay.
My respects.
Lots of gardens there. I don't know if those are for flowers, though.
You'll have to explain something to me. I expected all sorts in your cell, but jewelry? What's the meaning of it?
You'll have to figure that out. I've already told you more than I should have.
That's no help to me. It was all about the jewelry from the start, wasn't it? You sent me to find it.
I didn't send you for anything. You found it on your own.
There's like a $30 DLC, and the dude who's supposed to be bedridden is standing. And where's Henry? Like, what is this cutscene?
How did you even come by that jewelry?
Honestly, that much I can tell you.
So you got it from someone? Not as a gift, I suppose.
There's Henry.
During confession?
You know I can't say any more than I have.
Well, then at least give me another hint. Where next?
I've pointed you far enough. The rest is up to you.
Thank you, brother.
And he's back in bed again. Okay. So there was a clue about the jewelry, then it was like, what the hell's going on with that jewelry? Who needed that purse?
I forgot to pick the eye bright.
We can do without it for a while. Better to boil some water and prepare a fresh batch of digestive concoction.
But...
No buts. Can't you see how much work there is to do?
I do. I'm good.
There we go.
About that purse of yours.
Yes? Did you find it?
I did. It was lying by the path next to that big bush, just like you said.
Really? Let's see.
I'd best keep it, lol.
Here you are.
That's the one. Thanks, Henry. Here, this for you, for your help. Without that purse, I'd be a beggar. Not much of a reward, I know. You'll probably earn more working with Master Albich.
Oh.
You know what? I'll teach you a trick I picked up recently. Might come in handy one day.
A trick, eh? Go on, then.
Go on.
When a bigger bloke comes charging at you, move quickly to the side and stick out your elbow. Aim just under the ribs. It's a tender spot. If you land it, he'll fold like a sack, wheezing like an old nag.
Thanks. I'll remember that.
Okay. More unarmed combat. Good. So now flowers, huh? Yeah, those two guys were arguing earlier. Let me mark like a flower garden. Although these could qualify.
May God give you health, sir.
Bro, you guys got watermelons going here? Did they discover watermelon? They must have. There must be a quest to, like, weed the gardens. Sage. Woodworm, marigold. Oh. Picked a bunch at one time. Oh, nice. I'm just gonna grab a bunch of flowers, I don't know. Might be needed for potions later, too. All right. Mint. And chamomile. Chamomile. Okay, so that's all good, right? Alright, we'll see if we can turn this in. More thistle.
At your service, sir.
Brought the flowers you asked for.
May the Lord reward you.
Glad you're strong enough to get out of bed. How about you enjoy some marigolds? I'll give you 5.
Here they are.
Thank you, lad. Would you put them in the jug for me?
How am I liking the monastery? It's pretty. Ah, there we go. Oh, there's a book. Master Studies 4. Oops. Accidentally ended up in my inventory somehow. Oops, how did that happen?
I saw you came here with Master Albich. I suppose that would make you his assistant?
Yes. Yes, of course.
Yes, I suppose you could say that.
Yes.
My name is Henry.
Pleased to meet you. I'm Benedict the Novice, but I reckon the abbot already told you that.
Yes. He said you would show us to our lodging, as well as the infirmary.
Your room is at the other end of the infirmary. It'll be the door on the left. There's an alchemy workshop in the other room. Master Albich should find everything he needs there. Though if he needs any fresh herbs, there's also the monastery's garden. Brother Joachim, our herbalist, would be more than happy to help him.
Good to know. Thank you.
Yes. Yes, thank you.
Will you tell me more about yourself?
I can try. What would you like to know?
How did you get to the monastery?
Well, I walked.
Oh.
Or do you mean why I entered the abbey?
Aye. I'm more interested in that.
Very well. My parents are long dead.
Oh.
But I have 3 older brothers as well as 2 sisters.
Mm-hmm.
That is, I had 3, but one of them didn't live to see her first birthday. Nonetheless, I was born 6th. You see, I'm not a fighter, so I didn't join the army, and after paying for my sister's weddings, I couldn't afford to go to university.
So you had no choice?
Something like that. But I'm happy to be here. In just under 2 years, I've learnt many things. Perhaps the Lord will provide, and one day I'll be in charge of the entire hospital.
Damn. Ambitious. What did he do before? I bet he was probably a barista at Starbucks.
What did he do before you joined the Abbey?
When my parents were still alive, I cared for them. And when they died, I started my postulancy.
Yeah, that's what I said.
So you were with your parents until they...
Until they died. It was really challenging for me. But I feel it helped me discover my calling.
Caring for the sick, you mean?
Yes.
Why do you work at the infirmary, of all places?
It's my divine calling.
How did you discover you were supposed to become a healer?
I came to realize diseases don't cause me fear or aversion. Or compassion, for that matter.
But isn't that natural? When you see someone suffering, you shouldn't just be completely indifferent.
Imagine you have a stoneworker with a crushed foot come in. Bones poking out and bleeding like a stuck pig.
Gross.
Is it better to comfort him, or to decide in time that he'll probably lose the foot anyway, tourniquet the wound, and go and get a saw?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
It sounds like you're in the right place then.
I'm glad you think so. And between us, so do I.
Bo.
If I ever need my wounds treated, can I come to you?
Of course. It's my job after all. I'm here most days, so you know where to find me.
I think I need some treating.
Is that so? You don't seem to be suffering too much. Forgive me, I have much to do.
God be with
Okay, so he gives us free heals. That's cool. Okay, so we turned in the purse and we got the flowers. So now we can go to the cellar. Which is at the top of the... Can I get in from the top? I suspect that door is not going to be open, but we'll try. Your doctor friend is similar? Yeah, you got to kind of talk... a good doctor, especially with triage like that, talks about people like how they talk about trucks. Doctor, I have a little pain in my... Well, we're just going to go ahead and have to... Hey, let her rip, brother. We're just go ahead and amputate, brother. Nothing we can do. Get it done, you know, rip or dip. Beep. Like, cat. I just told you my eyebrow hurts. Like, I got some pain up here. Yeah, brother, we're going to need to amputate your whole head, brother. Nothing we can do, brother. Amen. Dr. Brother. Hell yeah. Dr. Brother, PhD. I like to tell jokes. I'm a pretty hilarious dude. That's how I got my PhD. That's what that stands for. PhD. Pretty hilarious dude. Brother, amen. All right, that's going to be $10,000. Nothing we could do. Brother, amen. Sounds like you're suffering from a lack of horsepower, brother. I'm gonna prescribe you 300 HP. It's important to take some distance with things. And as a doctor, you just got to say, it is what it is, and what are you going to do, you know? Sounds like a good doctor right there. Hey, it is what it is. What are you going to do? Anyway, that'll be $10,000. And that's with insurance. Where the hell's the cellar? That'd be it. But what's in here then? Oh my god, not a cellar. Oh, bats and stuff are going to be everywhere. Now what am I supposed to do? Search the monastery cellar. Now I need to find out where exactly Yaroslav was sneaking off to. Celestine said he lost him just past the stairs leading from the scriptorium into the cellar. Wait. Scriptorium? Oh, he was at the other one. Okay, let's go to the other cellar then. There's more than one.
Keep the peace, and we won't have any problems.
So it's that one. Yeah, if your doctor comes in looking like a mechanic, you're probably going to be fine. Like, you know when your doctor walks in and they're supposed to wash their hands before and after, you know, like shaking your hand and talking to you and touching you and stuff? That's just them washing off the, you know, the diesel fuel and the oil. The blinker fluid. Where the hell's the stairwell? Oh. Oh, it's here. Okay. That stairwell looked way bigger. Okay, we're in the right spot.
Where Yaroslav got lost when
Yep.
Celestine followed him.
That looks suspicious.
There's wine in the air. Someone must have spilled a cask. Someone's walked through the spilled wine.
My God. Somebody in there? My God, there is somebody in there.
Hey! How did you get in here? And who are you?
I'm trying to find out more about the 3 sick people in the infirmary. And all the signs led me right here.
Christ's precious passion. May the Lord forgive us.
Forgive you for what? And who even are you?
Wojtek. I was...
Wojtek.
We were writing a book here. All of us.
This is a different book than that other book he was working on.
Who helped write your book?
Me. Obviously Yaroslav. And Brother Ernest.
Mm.
And also... Blazina.
And what book?
What book are you talking about? You don't mean the Decameron?
Yeah, the Decameron.
Yaroslav finished that one long ago.
Yeah, that book's empty.
What are you on about? The book on his lectern in the scriptorium is almost empty.
When Yaroslav started translating the Decameron, he soon realized what it was really about.
Oh?
He became afraid that if Brother Crispin, or, God forbid, the abbot, found out, they'd forbid him to continue the translation. They might even have the book destroyed.
Really?
What a loss that would be. So once he'd finished the translation, he hid it down here instead.
Okay, so what's it about?
So, what's the Decameron actually about?
That's not such an easy question. And you don't look like someone who came here to talk about literature.
Then at least tell me why Yaroslav was afraid to hand over the book.
Because it represents a new way of thinking. It doesn't focus so much on our Lord, but more on man. On human virtues, vices, good and bad intentions, and all the forms of love.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
All of them?
All of them. Mind you, the book pokes fun at the church a little.
And you, as servants of God, were fine with that? It mocks your faith.
I said the church, not God.
There's a difference, even if not everyone wants to see it.
Right. So what was Yaroslav working on down here then?
The Decameron left a strong impression on him. He decided to write a book of his own, in the same spirit, to celebrate what is as valuable to man as love, or the spiritual life.
Oh my God,
He later
beer.
asked Brother Ernest and me to work on the book together.
What do you want to write about? I think it's beer.
And what exactly did Yaroslav want to write about?
About humor, wit, laughter. About everything that can make a person laugh.
A joke book? He was writing on a joke book?
Oh, I like that. I enjoy a good laugh just about any time.
Then you and he would have got on well. Yaroslav believed that a sense of humor could help a person in hard times just as much as strong faith could.
True. That is true.
There's something to that. Who knows how I'd have ended up if I hadn't been able to laugh at myself from time to time.
Just like Yaroslav said, laughter and humor are gifts from our Lord, among the mightiest. But the brothers probably wouldn't see it that way. That's why we met and worked in secret. Sometimes we'd write all night, other times we'd get into heated debates. And sometimes we just tried to outdo each other with witty sayings.
So basically you were sitting down here telling jokes all night?
Yep.
Among other things, but mostly we were working.
Oh my God, we could have him tell us one. Oh boy, we could. You guys want to hear a joke? Oh, let's get ready. Let's hear one of his jokes.
Go on then.
Go on.
Tell me one of the jokes you came up with.
Yep.
Now. All right then. All right. Here's one. Do you know why monks lie down in the meadow among the sheep? Because they're waiting for the good shepherd.
Tell me another one.
Some of our brothers have a lot in common with God when they're working. Everyone knows they exist, but no one's ever seen them.
Tell me another one.
5 clergymen meet, and they've nothing to tell each other, because they all turned up.
Tell me another one.
Brother Julian cooks fish every Friday and calls it fasting. We just call it a test of faith.
There we go.
Well, that one was a bit dry.
That was actually good.
Christ when he walked on water.
Oh, this guy.
Tell me another one.
The kitchen lad complains to his master. The cellar's terribly damp. How do you know? Asks the master. And the lad replies, yesterday, a fish got caught in the mousetrap.
There we go. There's some good ones.
Tell me another one.
The brothers are praying when suddenly the candle goes out. The novice gasps, "It's a sign." The older brother says, "Yes, that someone's breathing too hard."
Tell me another one.
What book has the most leaves in it? A herbarium, of course.
Tell me another one.
How does an astrologer flag down a wagon?
No idea.
By his sign.
Okay, good, good. These are good.
Tell me another one.
A knight goes to confession and tells the priest, "I feel a great weight on me that won't let me sleep at night." The priest replies, "Have you tried taking off your armor before going to bed?"
Tell me another one.
What were the last words of St. Lawrence when Emperor Valerian had him roasted alive on a grate? "Turn me over, I'm done on this side."
Tell me another one.
So I went to see the apothecary, but I didn't like him at all. He was totally apathetic.
Okay. That's good.
Tell me another one.
What do you call it when someone robs a storeroom full of pulses, but then repents and puts everything back? Appeasement.
Oh, appeasement. Okay. Keep them coming.
Tell me another one.
Why doesn't the monastery's rooster crow? Because he's taken a vow of silence too.
Another one.
Tell me another one.
I think I'm out of jokes.
I wasn't
Same.
asking.
I was hoping to hear a few more.
Sadly. But once Yaroslav gets better, we're bound to come up with more.
And how are you feeling, anyway? Are you alright?
Yes. At least for now.
Pulses, appeasement.
Weakness, rash, fever, anything?
Nothing like that, I swear.
If you start feeling bad, report to the infirmary at once. Understood?
Of course.
Of course.
How long have you been meeting here?
Since the start of summer.
So at least 30 days?
Roughly. I don't remember exactly. Sorry.
And what was Blazena doing here? She's a maid. She probably can't write. And women aren't allowed in the monastery, are they?
To read or write either.
At first either. Why Yaroslav brought
She's a
her
witch.
here. If anyone had found out, the abbot would have thrown us all out. But I soon understood. Humor isn't just for the educated or wealthy, let alone just for men. Laughter belongs to everyone. How could we grasp its breadth with just our limited experience?
So, this isn't about any sin? Blazena's just funny?
More than that. Her laughter, sense of humor, her knack for knowing when to make a joke. It's a true gift from God.
What's up, Beth Games? Okay, so she's funny. That's why they wanted her down here. Okay, she can get down and cut a rug comedically. Whose brother Ernest? Ernest goes to 1400s Monastery. That was my favorite. Some people like Ernest goes to camp or Ernest Scared Stupid. Mine is Ernest goes to 1400s Gutenberg.
Who exactly is Ernest? I don't think I've met him.
One of the older brothers. He's in charge of all the building and repairs in the monastery.
He's in charge of all the repairs, so he's probably somewhere as a groundskeeper.
And where do I find him?
I can take you to him. I've been worried about him anyway. I haven't seen him for a while. And when I think how Yaroslav and Blazina are doing...
I'd best go and check on him myself. Where's his cell?
It's one of those under the abbot's quarters. The middle one on the right, if you're facing from the courtyard.
What about the elder confessor, Stephen? Was he never part of this?
He's got nothing to do with it. He doesn't know a thing, unless someone slipped up during confession.
Where did you say Brother Ernest's cell is?
It's one of those under the abbot's quarters. The middle one on the right, if you're facing from the courtyard.
I've heard enough. I'll go and check on Ernest now.
Wait. What about me? What's going to happen to me?
I told you, if you're not feeling well, go to the infirmary. Albich will take care of you. Don't worry.
I meant our book. Please, don't tell the abbot about it. We weren't doing anything wrong, but if he found out, he'd throw us out.
I mean, I'm not going to say anything about that. Not about your little comedy club, no.
Why would I tell him? He didn't do anything wrong here.
Yeah.
Thank you. And may God protect you.
Key to Ernest's cell. Okay. I'll leave you to your jokes. Wait a minute. Is there anything valuable in here? Take a breath.
Ooh, it's damp, chilly, but the air is clean. The disease really spread through foul air, and they must have caught it somewhere else.
Oh, damn, this was the book they were working on. Are these jokes? Or no, this was on love and comedy and stuff. Things that make you happy. Oh, look at this. Damn, they were working hard at this one. Damn, look at how many pages this is. Damn. Going on, homie. I'm just looking for stuff to borrow.
Loads of written parchments. They really must have been meeting here for a long time.
I'm sorry?
Well, but I have one for the road, blood of Christ and all that, you know. Ew. Okay, I'll leave now. Bye. Where was this door? There, done. Okay, so now we can go to that guy's room, which is up these stairs, and check on Brother Ernest. He said middle one on the right. Why not just say... whatever. Ah, it's because it's downstairs.
Don't cause any trouble, got it?
God be with you.
Look out!
These don't look like rooms. Oh, it's back that way down the hall. Okay, that makes sense.
Christ.
Oh, I'm sorry. He's drunk.
I'm too late.
Okay. He's just sleeping. It's fine. Thank God the guard didn't see that. Alright, we got a body. I want chat set up a perimeter.
A rash. Same as the sick in the infirmary. But he died sooner, so he must have been the first to catch it.
What is he drinking? Marigold decoction. The writings of Peter Parler. Oh my God. Spider-Man? Is it going to be about how I got bit by that spider? How to what? The church. Construction wasn't okay. Oh, this is an actual like skill book on construction. Which makes sense because that guy was supposed to be in charge of maintenance.
Looks like a church, and underneath, probably a crypt. I should tell Albich about this.
Okay. Okay, glad you didn't see that. Or me coming out of that room, for example. Okay, back to the infirmary. I'm just going to take the long way. Avoid the cops. Let me mark the door. Maybe I can go out there? Okay.
My respects. Not this again.
Oh, Christ.
I found another infected.
You're not the only one. While you were gone, they brought in several more.
Oh, no.
So, where's your sick man?
With the Lord now.
The disease is spreading.
I found him too late.
Lord have mercy. Do you at least know who it was?
One of the monks. His name was Ernest.
That's the second death today. Let's hope it's the last.
Second death
The
today.
confessor's dead. Old Stephen.
What? Old Stephen died? What the heck? I just gave him flowers. That should have totally cured him. Oh my God. Man. Is this better than the first one? It's certainly a great expansion in the right direction for sure.
Couldn't you really do more for him? Give him some potion or something?
He was exhausted. His body just couldn't fight the illness any longer. All we could do was give him the last rites.
That's BS.
And what about you? Did you find out anything about the others who are sick? Do they have anything in common?
Stephen had jewelry on him, but
I found some jewelry in Stephen's cell. It looked quite old.
Jewelry? Where would he have got that from?
He might have stolen it. But given how strict he was about the seal of confession, it doesn't seem likely. Maybe someone else stole it. But guilt caught up with him, and he gave it to Stephen during confession.
Maybe. But surely we'd have heard about such a theft by now. Unless...
They stole it from someone who can't tell anyone anymore. Do you think we've got a murderer here?
I've no idea. It's all just guesswork.
I found out that Ernest, Yaroslav, and Blazhena were meeting regularly. There's a secret copying workshop in the cellar.
Right.
A secret? But why? And what in God's name was she doing there?
Does the player have a room to sleep in this monastery? I think they mentioned it, but I haven't needed to sleep yet. It seems like time has paused in this DLC so far.
From what I gathered, the translator got hold of some indecent book in the vernacular.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was called...
The Decameron?
Right.
Yes. You know it?
It caused quite a stir at the university in Padua. The students loved it, the masters forbade it, and the clergy cursed it. But back to the matter. What else?
Yaroslav was only supposed to translate the book, but it ended up inspiring him to write something of his own, and that's what he was working on with the others.
Right.
That explains why those three got infected. Do you think it happened in their workshop? Did you notice dampness, mold, any strange smell or bad air?
Nothing like that.
Definitely a dampness for sure.
But the air was otherwise clean.
In that case, someone must have brought the illness to them.
Oh my God. Poisoned.
Who?
Probably Ernest. If he died first, it would make sense.
Or maybe the illness just killed him faster because he was older. Like the confessor.
That's possible too.
So, what are we going to do now?
We'll go to the abbot. You, Zacharias, and I. This is getting out of hand, and the number of sick keeps rising.
To the abbot? Right now?
You think waiting will solve anything?
You've all come. That can't mean anything good.
Oh, damn.
The truth is, more are falling ill and the infirmary...
This was just like the tutorial part.
We're trying to give them all they need.
Now things are
But
going to get
soon there'll be
serious.
no beds, and they'll have to lie on the floor.
How many have died?
2.
The old confessor, Brother Stephen.
And Brother Ernest, too.
Ernest?
He died in his cell. No one even knew he'd fallen ill.
So, it started then.
Ernest wasn't treated. Even mild illness can be deadly without care.
And Stephen's age didn't help either.
When the Black Death last swept the town, it also started slowly. The old, the sick, those no one missed were the first to die. And then we couldn't even bury the dead in time, let alone give them the last rites. Now, the Lord is punishing us for it.
We do have some good news. With Henry's help, we might soon uncover where the infection's coming from.
Keep the secret scriptorium hidden. Yeah, I think we should do that to save that guy's behind. Because they were just writing jokes. It's all cool. Did he just say it's getting out of hand because there's 2 of them? Well, 2 people died, and there's a bunch more people in the infirmary, and then even more coming in. So they know it's only going to get worse now. Have I seen gameplay of the God Save Birmingham? Yeah, I think I may have made a video on the channel for that one, but yeah, I've seen that.
We know that Brother Yaroslav and that maid both met with Ernest, so the illness must have spread between them.
They all met? Even the maid? Why?
Well, I didn't mean they were all together at the same time. Just that both Yaroslav and Blazhena had encounters with Ernest.
Why would a maid be meeting with Ernest? That makes no sense.
Crazy, isn't
Ernest
it?
never left the monastery grounds.
He did, in fact. Fairly often. He was one of the few allowed out for work reasons.
Then they must have run into each other by chance, somewhere outside.
Very well, then.
Just breathing the same foul air as someone infected for a while puts you at risk.
And since I found Ernest already dead, we believe he's the one who brought the sickness among the others. If he was the first to die, then he must have been the first to catch it.
So
right?
Ernest
But where did he catch it?
gave it to the
Whatever,
others.
Father. But I have certain suspicions.
I found plans on him. Wait, was there plans on him? I don't remember that. On him? Anyway, he was like the maintenance guy.
What was his job in the monastery?
Ernest oversaw all building and repair work in the monastery.
And what had he been working on lately?
He'd been supervising repairs in the church. A floor had collapsed above the crypt recently. He was assigning tasks to laborers and overseeing the work.
Which crypt do you mean?
Some important nobles are buried there. But most of all, it's the tomb of my predecessors. May their souls rest in peace.
That might be the source of the foul air. The illness could have spread from the exposed crypt.
Oh, really? I'm going in there.
I ought to go into the church and inspect everything thoroughly, especially that crypt.
That's not a good idea. If the illness is really spreading from there, no one should go in.
I understand your concern, Zacharias. But Henry is right. At this point, it's just a supposition, and we must put it to the test.
Enough. What nonsense is this? No one's going into that crypt. The disease is spreading. The infirmary is full. We've already got 2 dead.
Father, I understand you're afraid, but...
Afraid? I'm not afraid. I bear responsibility for the whole monastery, for every living soul. And it's my God-given duty to do everything I can to protect them from the plague.
Father, wait. Just give us a day. 2 at most. I'll just find out where the sickness came from.
You won't get another hour. The monastery is to be sealed. No one goes in, no one comes out.
Oh, damn.
All the monks are to withdraw to their cells.
What about us? You want to keep us here against our will?
I don't want to, but I must. And at the same time, I humbly ask for your help. Believe me, you'll be repaid when the time is right. You came to me with a certain request. Help me, you may consider it granted.
It's for the best, Albich. Even if it turns out not to be the plague, it's still a deadly illness, and we're within sight of the town. If it spreads to Kuttenberg, it'd be a disaster.
I know. But as you wish. I'm sorry, Henry, but I'm afraid we have no choice.
Bring out your dead. Well, there's the 2. Ernest and the Confessor as well. What's up with this frame rate? So that was all just like literally an intro to this. Now things are going to get real serious. No one gets in or out.
Tibi Domine fratrum nostrum.
Godwin. Oh, sounded like Godwin.
Immenso semperes prosecutos amore. Nunc malis omnibus liberatum. In requiem in gredi iubias sempiternam. Tuam ergo clementium de precamur. Ut quia prima iam transierunt. Illum in paradisum tum begnine perducas. Ubi neque luctus, neque clamor, neque dolor erit ultra. Sed pax et gaudium, cum filio tuo et Spiritus Sancto in saecula saeculorum. Amen.
It's getting good now. Oh, a storm. Very symbolic. The hell was that? A cat?
What now?
We got to get in that cellar.
This whole situation keeps getting worse. How am I meant to treat a disease I know almost nothing about? This can't end well.
Pac-Man
What do
fever.
you suggest? The abbot's forbidden us from going anywhere outside the infirmary.
Not only that, he's had the monastery gates shut. No one's allowed in.
Or out.
Ludolf's men are even patrolling the grounds. We're literally imprisoned.
Still, something must be done. The beds are nearly full, and there's not endless space on the floor either.
Henry, I know I've no right to ask this of you.
Yeah.
Oh. Now you're suddenly glad of your escort to the monastery, eh?
For someone who only got here thanks to Albich, you've got a cheek, don't you think?
Fair enough. I didn't expect things to go this way either. But Zacharias is right. Talking won't help us now.
I'm sorry. So what can I do?
Search the church crypt. If there's a plague grave down there, uncovered by that collapse, then at least we'll know for sure.
But surely no one would have buried plague victims there. That's where the abbot's tombs are.
I'm not looking to confirm it. On the contrary, I want to rule it out. I still don't believe we're dealing with plague. I'll stay here and tend to the sick.
Let me assist you, friend.
Thank you. I appreciate that. There's enough work here for the both of us.
There's rats all around and stuff.
Try speaking with the workers repairing the collapsed floor.
Yep.
In the best case, they might have noticed something. In the worst case, they'll already be showing symptoms of the disease.
And how do I get there? I'm not even supposed to poke my nose outside. The knights are patrolling the grounds.
If they catch him wandering somewhere he shouldn't be, they'll have him thrown out.
And the abbot will find out we're investigating the source of the outbreak despite his explicit orders. But this is about lives. Henry, I believe you can do it. But still, be careful.
I'll do what must be done. Just make sure you look after the sick.
Hold on. In Italy, physicians wear a kind of hood with a mask. It protects them from foul air and perhaps even the plague.
True. I've heard the same in Padua.
Sounds good. But where am I meant to get one around here?
With a bit of skill, you can make it yourself. All you need for the hood is a piece of leather. You'll need to hang fragrant herbs around the collar. Something like mint or sage.
Oh, well, luckily I got some of that.
Might as well perfume myself all over.
You jest. But yes. The less foul air you breathe in, the better.
You can use the workbench in the alchemical workshop to make it.
All right. I'll be off then.
Best of luck. And God be with you.
And with you.
We got leather and mint. Now we just got to get some rope. All right. Then we can go craft that thing. Okay. So we're going into the cellar, but beforehand, we basically got to make like a hazmat suit. And then start talking to some workers and stuff. That's going to be interesting. This is where it really begins now. This is where the DLC is really going to start kicking off, I feel. All right. Well, that's going to be all for now, everybody, for Kingdom Come Deliverance 2's DLC. And I just recently saw that the game sold over 4 million copies, which is pretty awesome. On the 12th, they posted that. That's cool. Okay, we're going to be back in a little bit for a game you've all been asking me to play by the name of well, you'll see soon when we play Where Winds Meet. I don't know much about it, but everybody's been asking me to play it, and it came out a couple of days ago, and I've been catching up on all the stuff I missed while I was gone. So anyway, we'll be back in a bit for that one. Thank you again, everybody, for watching, hanging out, and subscribing. Don't forget to follow. Don't forget to subscribe. YouTube chat, hit that like button. So many of you just are watching on your TVs or watching on something that usually doesn't have the like button. So grab a phone, hit that like button on every video, every stream, whenever you can. Certainly helps the channel out. And don't forget to subscribe, too, for more of Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Maybe, hopefully, this won't be the last DLC. Maybe there'll be more stuff for us in the future. Anyway, I'll see you when I see you in just a little bit for our next Big O stream. Thank you very much, everybody, for watching. Bye.
Mm-hmm.